Welcome to another installment of Conrad's Car Clinic, a look into the mechanical side of all things automotive on In Wheel Time. Here's Conrad DeLong. Time now for Conrad's Car Clinic. And what are we talking about today? This is the car show, and I'm sure that this is somehow car show related.
Well, it is. You know, you're looking at not just the car show here, which is a unique show because they want you to touch the car. They want you to get in it and move around in it. They want you to drive them. But we're also approaching car show season as the outdoor car shows, probably March or so, will start being down and available all around Houston. You know, while most people who attend car shows are kind and considerate, a small percentage of people really don't understand what they're supposed to do at a car show, and they can do some things that can annoy or insult car show owners. You know, these people spend a lot of work looking at the quality of their car, making sure that there's no damage to it. So one of the first things you want to do is don't touch somebody's car at a show. Don't set your phone on it. Don't back up to take a picture of one car and bump into their car. They really don't want you touching their car.
But that doesn't apply here.
That does not apply here. Here they want you sitting in it, touching it, rubbing on it, you know, getting in it. But, you know, when you
are
go
talking about the car, right?
The car, yeah. Well, but when you get into other car shows, you really want to be respectful of those other people. One of the things I try and teach people when you go to a car show is when you look at a vehicle, make sure you don't have a coat that's going to hang and touch their car while you're looking at it. Kind of put your hands behind your back and lean in and look, because they really don't want you to put your fingerprints on it, because that fingerprint, the oil from that attracts dust and stuff. Be very mindful of your children, that your children aren't running wild around somebody's show car. You know, some of these show cars, you know, when we were here for Autorama, you know, that's a bit why they put ropes around them. Some of those show cars are $100,000, $200,000 cars, and that you really have to be careful.
How about the $1.5 million that won the show?
Well, the $1.5 million is what he told his wife. I think that car was more than $1.5 million.
Yeah, he said that's what he said it was. But I was going to say the other thing you got to watch. Everybody's in here taking pictures, Autorama and everything. Camera straps. Or straps that you got.
But again, none of this applies to this show.
No. This is a different show.
You still don't want to bang the cars, though, you know. But
they want you to be respectful of the car, but here they want you in the car touching it. They want you sitting in it, you know, turning the knobs and rolling the, getting under the hood. And
Absolutely.
Inside the trunk. So, but, you know, another thing is when you're at a different car show, don't stand there and talk trash about their car. You know, a lot of times that owner's kind of standing close by, and even if there is something, a flaw in the paint, don't point it out. He knows it's there.
Or like the guy that came up to Mars and insisted that the in-wheel time machine was a Camaro that was reworked.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
The sign says Corvair. We say Corvair. Nope, it's not. I'm just telling you.
But he stood there and argued with you.
Yeah,
about
you know, and like Mike talked about, you know, pay attention to your camera. Pay attention to things that are hanging around your neck, because when you lean in to look in the interior of the car, that's going to swing forward, and God help you if you dent somebody's car one time by accident.
Who's been to a car wash where the guy that's drying the car with the towels has a belt buckle on and he's scraping the fender with his belt buckle? There's that.
And that's a matter of being considerate to others. Another thing, if you're an attendee at a car show, leave the place cleaner than it was when you got there. Pick up your trash and pick up one or two other pieces of trash while you're there. That's what's going to get you invited back. You know, when you leave a big pile of trash, that facility's not really going to want you back. But here at the Houston Auto Show, there's lots of cars to touch and sit and feel, and Jeeps to drive and Rams to drive, the road test outside. We want you here getting engaged in the vehicles as well.
Listen, and there are a lot of people that are being engaged right now, and the crowd keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Conrad's Car Clinic is a copyrighted presentation of In Wheel Time.